Do you have a dress form that's not really your size, but it's kind of close but not quite good enough? Well, let me show you what I'm going to do. Hello, it's Icy. Yes, I do. I have a dress form, an adjustable one, as you can see. I bought this on special a long time ago, many years. And I think at the time it was probably a little closer to what my actual size was. But I have realized that it's actually just not good enough. So I am going to basically try and make it closer. It's not going to be perfect, mainly because my underbust is smaller than what this can get to, though my bust is bigger when this is adjusted as small as it can, and also my waist is a lot bigger comparatively as well. But what I'm going to do is pad this up, make a new cover for it, and then we will see how we go. Say hello to my little friend. Uh, Closer, much closer now. Certainly, the posterior is a lot closer. Look, I vainly did not pad the stomach, which I should have done, which would then fix up the waist measurement. I might do that later, but I did actually run out of like the scrap white polar fleece that I was using for padding. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't do that. Also not shown was I took one of the sleeves and converted it into like a neckline, like a collar thingy, which just looks slightly better. Is there an easier way to do this? Yes, because if I could have found like a white or a light colored bodycon dress, like secondhand or something, that would have been much easier because then I wouldn't have had to muck around with all of the sewing. The other thing I really should have done was I should have actually like drawn a center line on the t-shirt that I used before I started sewing. Because if I'd done that, I could have folded it accurately down the front, which would have meant these seams were probably going to be straight, which they're not. They're really not. But that's okay. The other thing, yeah, I kept putting this on and off multiple times, trying to get it so it actually was tight enough. Uh, yeah, so if you're using a t-shirt, then you want to stretch it and pin it in a lot further than you think. And then finally, when I've actually done the final sewing, which I moved it in again another centimeter, that was too far. Yes, it was. That was, in the end, too far. So looking carefully, all of the stitching is like kind of like pulling at the material. It doesn't matter. It was a $7 t-shirt. It's not the end of the world at all. So, however, I think this is going to work better. It's not going to be perfect, but it is going to be better, I think. So if you have a some sort of mannequin and it doesn't fit you, there are various things on the internet about how to make a custom mannequin of your body shape from scratch. They're a lot of work. So here is an option if you've got hold of a mannequin secondhand, half price, cheap, whatever, that you can actually pad it out to be something that's closer to your actual form. And that might end up being enough. We'll have to see. It might at some point, I might need to go further, but I think this will do very nicely for the time being. But thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been helpful to you. If it has been, let me know in the comments below. That would be wonderful. Please do subscribe here to my sewing YouTube. I would appreciate it so much. I'm trying to get to 100 so I can have a custom URL. Thank you so much for subscribing if you do. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.